this is Lindsay with Mad Girls Vintage, and I recently wanted to find some new antique stores to check out. While I love and appreciate my antique stores that I visit pretty often, I just wanted to find something a little different. So Josh and I went out to Boone, Iowa, and we found a pretty cool little antique store. It was kind of your standard with booths and everything. So when we rounded the corner and saw Paradox, I was like, make a U-turn, we're going to Paradox. So we did, and it was great. And I was so happy that I happened to have my camera that day just in case. So I thought that I was gonna talk in these clips. And I say I thought that I was going to. I did talk in these clips. If you haven't tried talking to a camera in front of public, maybe give it a shot so you can see how difficult it may be for some people like me. So the shop was fairly empty, and I was like, I'm gonna give this a go. And I did. And then after the fact, I realized there was copyrighted music all in the background. So I can't use the audio from those clips. I'm gonna have to try my best to do my first ever voiceover. So here we go. Hope you like it. So you can probably tell why I was drawn to the outside of this little shop. It's so cute. There is Josh, for those of you that are curious about him. Now this front entrance area is kind of filled with souvenir stuff that you might find in like a little vacation souvenir shop, I guess. And they had some vintage things mixed in, as well as art, as you can see here on the wall. I loved this. I really want this in my house. And then there's the pictures that are always so fun to look at. Oh, fiberglass lamp. And here's another example of kind of newer things that they had. This is a pillowcase with a cute cat on it. This entire clip is just kind of an overview of the top floor, and you can see it's jam-packed full of stuff. It's so hard to film because I'm seeing this for the first time, and I'm trying to focus on slowing down. I actually had to slow some of these clips down, so if you see any weird movement, that's why. So right here is some poisonous plants that they framed, and I really wanted it, but I was so scared that my cats would knock it off the wall and eat them. Such an irrational fear. In this clip right here, you might be able to spot something that I bought. I seriously considered buying this lamp. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I still do. It's so great. Okay, what did you think of that voiceover? I've yet to film it yet, so I don't know how it went. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you the couple of items that I picked up at Paradox, and then I will show you the items that I got from the antique store that we went to before Paradox. So at Paradox, as you probably saw, there were like a mixture of kind of new things and also obviously vintage, maybe antique. I think it was mostly vintage things. But I got a couple of pins, and this one says introvert, which is very accurate actually. And then this one I just thought was really fun. So those are the couple of pins that I picked up. They were really inexpensive. It was like $2.50 a pin, which usually, you know, they can run a little higher than that. So those were some new items. And then the second thing I got, and the final thing from Paradox, is a paint by numbers. Since I posted my like house tour, there's been a lot of changes to my house. So, I mean, you've seen this area, but I might have to turn around and actually re-film that. Probably do a better job this go round, because that was kind of long and I wasn't super happy with it, and it would just so happen to be the video that kind of blew up on my channel. But anyway, back to my picture that I got. I have been wanting a paint by numbers. I love the way that they look. I just think they're so cool looking. I can't describe what it is that I like about them, just that I like them. And this is kind of like a forest scene. It's got like a little stream or possibly lake, I'm not too sure. And I just love it. There's just something about the colors, and I like the vintage feel of it, because paint by numbers today don't look the same, or I just paint my own, honestly. But I picked this up. I got it for, I think it was $20, and I am beyond happy with it. So the antique store that we went to, which I unfortunately forgot the name of, so I'll go ahead and put it in right here, because if you ever find yourself in Boone, you might want to go. I picked up a couple of things there, and one of them is this little, it was marked Bambi on the sticker, but I don't think it actually is like a Bambi figurine. It's just kind of like a deer doe maybe, with a butterfly, which is adorable. I always love these when I see them, but they're usually marked up pretty high. This one was only $7.50, so I got that. Actually, everything that I got at this antique store was $7.50. The next couple of things are Pyrex. I happened upon some turquoise mixing bowls, and I did the thing where you gasp and everyone is like, what's wrong with her? So I'm actually took a little bit of inspiration from Thrifted Queen. If you are not following her on Instagram, I'm shocked. She's really cool. She recently came out with these stickers. I've already got mine stuck on my laptop, but it's a little butter print Friggy. I don't know if you can even see that. It's kind of, there we go. It's a butter print Friggy, and it's got some flowers on it, and it's kind of what I know her for, is her like putting flowers in Friggies and in her Pyrex in general. So I decided to do that with my little turquoise mixing bowls that I found, which is why I'm not holding them right now. But I think it looks so cute and spring-like in my hutch. So that's over there. All right, I think that's everything. I feel like this video was on the shorter side, but I'm trying to kind of space things out a little bit in the sense of all the things that I gather, because it is very spaced out when I gather it, and then I tend to do a haul just all in one, and then I don't have anything to show you for 2 weeks. So I've got some, what did we go to? What was it called? Back Road Junket Trail. We went to that this past weekend, and I got some things from there, so I want to do a haul from that. I've been to Main Street Antiques recently. I want to do a haul from that. I've been thrifting. I found a couple of things. Hint, there's something in the background. And I want to do a haul from that. I also have other videos planned that aren't hauls because I kind of want to venture outside of that also, but still do it in the vintage realm. And it might involve some cooking, and it might involve my vintage recipe pamphlets. So yeah, I think that's everything. I thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a good one. Bye.